Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. Well, you know, it's early morning, so I'm gonna make myself some porridge. And the porridge I'm gonna make is gonna make cornmeal and carrot porridge. Thing is, I have some cake in the oven, so I'm just checking them. So this porridge here is a bit unusual, but tasty at the same time. I'm gonna put one cinnamon stick in this. Pinch of salt. Alright, so we're gonna get our carrot, and I'm using 3 carrots for this. So we have with cinnamon in, and we have a bit of salt in the water. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blend out the carrot and some cornmeal in this. So what I'm making is a Jamaican porridge. So sometimes I don't really measure. You should measure, but you know, it's personal preference how thick you want it. So I don't need a lot. I probably use about two and a half of this. Thank you very much. So it depends on how much porridge you want. I like to tie my bag up. Once it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live. Okay. Gonna make a bit of noise now. So you don't need to blend this out too smooth. You just want to get the carrot them blend out enough with your cornmeal. And this here gonna be my breakfast. When you're doing things like this, I always have like hot water ready. So I have hot water over the other side. Good to go. We're gonna pour this in. What's gonna happen is gonna start thick up. So normally I have fresh coconut, but if you have the tin one, just go for it. Ensure to keep stirring this because it's going to get really thick on you. And this is one of the points where normally I remove the cinnamon stick. Okay. So with this, depends on how thick you want this. Just go for it. My mom always asks why I love porridge, but this worked for me. You know, me and the porridge, it's like my body, and I like it. I can drink this right through the day, and no harm done. While some people eat this and their stomach feel puffy or burning them, for me, porridge is my thing. All right. As I said, depends on how thick you want your porridge. I don't like mine too thick. I'm using a very fine cornmeal. So what that means? Easier to cook, easier to digest, and you don't feel your throat scratching you. So I'm using, and then I'm going to take this out and put it in a different container. It's a little bit of cornmeal in here. Just going to wash this out. All right, I want this to boil up right now, because it's early morning now and I have cake in the oven. So I'm gonna check on the cakes. Sometimes I like to bake, especially when it's quiet. Just gonna have a look, see what's going on. Wow, very nice. A couple more minutes and these good to go. All right, next thing what I like to put in my porridge, get some good quality vanilla, like this one. This one costs about 13 pounds, but this is real vanilla flavoring. Rule of thumbs, when you finish with anything in the tin, try to take it out the tin. We're gonna cover this a bit because this morning I want mine a little bit in the medium, not too thick and not too runny. So won't be long and this will be ready. So I'm gonna take this and put this straight in here. This can put some of this in. See that? Nice and rich carrot and cornmeal porridge. So what I'm gonna do with this, when I finish, just put them straight in the fridge. Thank you very much. Morning, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm making some porridge, you know. I'm making some cornmeal and carrot porridge. That's what I feel for this morning because today I'm gonna have a long day. I wake up 6, but I probably not go bed till 12 o'clock tonight. You know, you have to do what you have to do as a man. All right, and then I'm gonna use condensed milk in mine. We're gonna turn this up a little bit. We have fresh nutmeg here, my favorite spice, nutmeg. There's another little thing I like to do because, you know, porridge meant to build your body up, make you stronger, but to be honest, this one, it agree with me. Oat milk, I'm going in with some oat milk. So you have coconut milk in this and oat milk. Remember when it comes in, guys, thumbs up the live and feel free to like, share and subscribe. So with this, you can add a bit of, you know, how my mom normally do it. You add a bit of sugar in it or the condensed milk. There's not a lot in this one, but that should be enough. But I'll check if I find another one. Okay, if I don't find another one, that should be fine. There's enough in that. All right, and you get your bowl ready. Or maybe I need a bigger bowl. If you notice, we started our cinnamon stick in this. Give you that lovely flavor. I like to put a bit of nutmeg in mine before and after. So much nutmeg that you can taste it and feel it. But that's all personal preference. Yeah, when you're making this, just make it yours. I'm gonna check on my cake now. Wow. Yeah, that's nice. I'll give it a couple more minutes. That's my fruit cake in the oven. I'm gonna give him a couple more minutes and then I'm good to go. All right, I'm gonna taste this. And what I'm tasting for is if it's bitter, the cornmeal is not cooked. But this fine cornmeal cook very quick anyway. It's not difficult. That's why I use a fine one. Yeah, couple bit more minutes, and I'm telling you, good to go. I'm gonna even get my ladle already. Like most people would cook the cornmeal porridge just cornmeal alone, but I like a little bit of you know, extra bits in it. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're gonna always find rude people anyway. Sometimes when you see rude people, you have to just leave them. It tells what their parents, who their parents is, and what they learn in life. So sometimes I don't really pay them any mind. You know, sometimes you go on the street and you see some grown people how they behave. And the crazy thing is, do you know they have kids, they have family. But you can imagine what those children grow up and do if they're like the adult doing that. You know, that's why in one way the world not going to be better, because right now you have kids, they know their kids and they behave much better than the adults. But sometimes you have to just leave them and do what you have to do. All right, what I'm going to do, I'll probably open this a little bit more. Just for it to flow a little bit faster. And this is how you do it. Very old school style. So this one is not full. So I'll pour and then I'll try it, see if it's balanced or it needs a little bit more. Remember, when you're making this, sweeten it to your suit. Nice flavor. Need a little bit more balance. For my balance, just a little bit of sea salt I'm adding to that. The flavor wise, I love the flavor. You can feel the carrot and the combination of the cornmeal with I'm going to add some more spice in this. Such as a little bit more vanilla, a little bit more nutmeg. Okay, so that should be all right now. And how this works, you just get your bowl and you put them straight in. Normally we would eat this with a piece of hard-dough bread. Now for me, I want a little bit more nutmeg on top. Morning and welcome to the channel. Alright, as I said, I love a lot of nutmeg. It's like my favorite spice. And for me, when having this, I normally like to have a spoon shaped a particular way and not too thick. So this would be the ideal spoon for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, no. Yeah, listen. I heard so much things going live, and I thank you for that. As I said before, sometimes you see some adult, the way they behave, and remember, they have children. My kids, they can't behave a certain way, especially in front of me, and certain things, they're not going to go so much far. But sometimes some adult, they're worse than a 2-year-old baby, I'm telling you. All right, so I'm going to give you a close-up shot of this lovely carrot and cornmeal porridge. And remember, if you do find value in this content, don't forget to like, share. That's my porridge here, and that's what I'm going to have for this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, peace be unto you all. Enjoy the rest of your week and be positive. For those who haven't subscribed and wish to do so, I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.